All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honors to the Apostle Nels Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, Aki. I'm pushing this truth throughout the four winds. Okay, real quick this morning, man, I want to go into something that we already know. That don't even need to be explained, all right? But I hope it's edifying through the Spirit. Okay, lying comes natural for Esau. You know what I'm saying? These people are mass deceptionists, bruh. Straight deceit, man. And I mean, they do it with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? First class liars, first class deceivers. The way they got this land, through deceit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things. The way they got this land. And you'll hear people say they basically took it fair and square. You know what I'm saying? That shows you how much they lie right there. Now, it'd be different if they went to war and they took over the land and took the spoils of it, you know what I'm saying, and did it that way. But they lied, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they lied, and gaining this land came through deceit. Okay, so I mean, there's so many stories and tales, man, of Esau, and all he does is lie, making treaties with people, lying about it. And you see it today in them. Get in a situation with them. And they always want to play the victim also. You know what I'm saying? And just constantly lying. This is Psalms 58:3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. It says they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Salakia. So that just shows you right there. And this just shows the depth of lying. It says as soon as they are born. So man, that's crazy, because you know when they're born, that's babies. So everything that's coming out of their mouth, even though we can't understand that language, it's just lies from Jump Street. It's basically telling you from Jump Street, when they come out, everything they're speaking is lies. That's the way they're born. Okay, they're naturally put in the state of being a lying people. Okay, and this basically just shows you who this is. It's Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's a lie right there. Okay, that's a lie right there, by him covering the faces of the judges. Let's go to who are the judges? We have Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Their faces were covered, okay, with Caucasian colored paint. Okay, every movie you get, what happens? You get deceit from that. That's a lie right there. Okay, you watch the Ten Commandments. You got Moses, you got the Israelites. All of them are white people, or Edomites, so-called white people. All right. It says, if not, where and who is he? So if it's not these people, and that's an indicator right there who it is, because the people that it is are basically going to be having themselves put up in the image of the judges. Okay. This is John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in truth. So if he abode not in truth, what does that mean? He constantly deceived. He's a liar. Okay? Being truthful was not in his nature, because there's no truth in him. Everything about him is deceit. Everything about Esau is deceit. Okay? They're crafty, and they do it with the best of them, because it's in their genetics to do it like that. Okay? It says, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. And this just isn't one person. You can never get comfortable with Edom if you're in this truth, bruh. I don't care if you work with them or whatever. You got to always understand, bro, your enemy is always out to seek how to get ahead on you. Never trust them. All right? It says, for he is a liar and the father of it. If you're the father of something, that means you're the progenitor. That means you created it. Okay? Because the father of something, that's the very first line. That's the line. So the line, L-I-N-E, of lying and not being truthful comes from Esau. How was Eve deceived? By the lying serpent, which was Esau. Okay? Point blank, period. He was the father of it. That's how everything went off, even though Adam and Eve had instructions. But what happened? You had a deceitful, deceiving liar from Jump Street do what he done. Okay, and this is the devil. It's diabolos. It means prone to slander. Slanderous, accusing falsely. And you see that today. Jake could be walking to the grocery store. Next thing you know, 15 minutes later, he got shot in the head, or he was reaching for a gun in his pocket. Accusing falsely. You're lying. You know he wasn't reaching for a damn gun. You know? But that just shows you. And then you'll have more Edomites. They'll be like, well, he was reaching for something. You know what I'm saying? Basically trying to justify that he didn't just murder someone. Okay? So we're going to slander him and drag his name through the mud to basically make ourselves look better. A calumniator, false accuser, slander. A metaphor applied to a man by opposing the cause of the Most High. We know that if Yahweh Shem Yahshai is truth, you know what I'm saying, but it's balance. What do we have here? May be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. No, it is the devil. Okay, because this is deceit. This is the father of it, and this is Edom. Okay? False accuser, slander. It says Satan, false accuser, devil, slanderer. Okay, and that's what you have for devil, a deceiver. That's exactly what he does. He deceives the masses. Jesus white, you don't have to keep the laws. And we have our people basically following these same concepts. And it's leading them astray. All right? Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So death and life are in the power of the tongue. We just read Job 9:24 that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And when something is put in your hand, it's put in your possession, your control. So that lying spirit that comes from Esau, the people that's ruling right now, they're basically controlling what they can and can't tell you. So they can basically, if you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai in you, they can basically determine whether you live or die, whether you get salvation or not, so to speak. Because it's ultimately up to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But look at the deception of Esau here. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. So if this man come out and tell you it's cool to be a homosexual, for the majority, Jake and everybody else gonna follow it. You know why? Because it's coming from the person that's in control right now. They set the standard. They set the tone and everything. Okay? So they're not, and basically they're not going to tell you that you're Israelites. You can hang that up. Okay? But you don't want to catch yourself regurgitating nothing that they tell you as if it's the truth. Because all they do is lie. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Look at that. Physicians of no value. A physician is supposed to heal you. But Esau and everybody that follows him, hey, you won't be healed through them, because all they're going to do is tell you lies. Okay? You won't be healed. Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Looks good, sounds good, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they drawn swords, yet were they drawn swords. So his words were drawn swords. Right when his smooth words get you to a place to where you're comforted and you're relaxed, the swords were drawn for those words. So something bad is going to come from what looks like a situation or scenario you're put in. It looks like you're comforted, but the whole time his words will take you down. And it looked real good by him. All right. Psalms 31:6. I have hated them that regard lying vanities. And this right here is what really can put your spirit in array. You know what I'm saying? You can really get like pissed off because you look at Jake and Jake just eats everything Esau says up like it's just the truth. Everything. Just eat it up. I have hated them that regard lying vanities. John 3:16. Oh, they give regard to that. God love everybody. But I trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, we know the truth. But it's a thing to hate these people that just believe anything. Jake believes anything, bro. This is Proverbs 19:5. A false witness shall not be unpunished. So by you or someone regurgitating what Esau puts to the forefront as truth and goes about telling people the same thing, what we have here is you're not going to be unpunished for that, because you basically, when you go back up to here, it says death and life are on the tongue. You basically telling everyone that what this man said is true. And you're basically are walking them to their demise. Okay? It says, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. You can't escape this, bro. That's why it's power in the tongue. You got to be careful on what you're speaking. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. You know it's coming. It looks sharp in the beginning. It's shiny. It's smooth. But one thing you know, with that iron, it's going to rust. He's going to show his true colors. Okay, and who he really is. So you should be aware of this, because you got Warner from Jump Street. This is Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, because his ways are deceit and his ways are lies. So why would you want to follow someone that you know that all they do is lie and deceive? Why would you want to follow someone? Why would you want to envy a person like that? Who wants to envy Esau? Okay? Obviously the whole damn world besides the elect. But why would you envy him if you know all he does is bring forth and spew madness? Okay, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostle, nails, a great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Preach the truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.